guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kathy here. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick video on my June Filofax pages for the year 2015. So for the 4 weeks that I'm going to show you, I basically continued on with my theme from last month, and that is I was kind of shopping my stash, if you will. So basically I was looking at some of my old product that I haven't used for quite some time, and I was deciding what I wanted to use to decorate my pages. I have so much stuff that I've had for many years, and this is a good way to kind of pull it out and use it in some of my current projects that I'm working on right now. So for this one, it is the week of June the 1st, and I used the We Are Memory Keepers paper, which is called Boho Chic. I quite like the colors in this paper pack. These are not sort of my usual colors that I'm drawn to, but I really love how they look together on this page. So, and what I did is they have these chipboard pieces like this, and I just used my X-Acto knife and I cut through them so that I could make them thinner and then attach them to the page, which I really like. And then I always use my coordinating ink to stamp in the lines, and in this case I used the little squares to check off my task that I have to do. So for the week of June the 8th, I used another We Are Memory Keepers paper pack, and this one is called Diner. And again, it had this little chipboard pieces so that I just cut them in half. And then I actually decided to use a different stamp set. I'm going to show you that at the end, but it's actually in the same stamp set, but it's just a different kind of lines here. So this one already comes set up for you, so you just have to stamp it once and then you can just check the boxes off. So you don't have to do two-step stamping like you do on this page, where you have to stamp the lines and then stamp the boxes in. So I just thought I'd make it easy. I actually went ahead and did about 7 weeks worth from this point on, so I'm just going to show you the 4 for the month of June. So it just makes it so quick, and I really love that. First of all, you need to have your pages done so that you can actually write in them ahead, especially right now. This is a busy time of the year for me when I'm getting ready for a convention with Close to My Heart in July. So I need to have my pages done, and so the farther ahead I can go, the better, because then I can start writing on the pages. So the next one is the week of June the 15th. This is actually a Bow Bunny paper pack kind of kit, scrapbooking kit I think I've had, and again I've had it literally for over 10 years and I haven't even used it. So I just loved that about these pages, that I'm using some of the stuff that I have. And it is called Butterfly Kisses, and so for this week and then the next week that I'm going to show you, actually the paper that I used on both these weeks came from the same paper pack, but they look kind of different, so I kind of liked how that worked out. So it came with stickers, coordinating stickers, and then this little title here, so I put that on there as well. And I should mention, like, I do various things. Sometimes I'll choose to put like a little 1/4 inch strip either right down the middle on both pages, or I alter it like I did here. Like I put one at the top and then I put one at the bottom. So it just depends what kind of mood I'm in, what the stickers look like. Like if I need more space, then I don't want to cut off the pages in half, so it just depends. I just kind of changed up depending on what works the best. So this is the week of June the 15th, and then the week of June the 22nd. This is the last week that I'm going to show you for this video. And again, this is from the Bow Bunny. It was from the, oh no, you know what? Yeah, this is from the Bow Bunny. The paper was this embellishment I kind of had in a different set. It's a Marcella, I think the brand is called Marcella, and it's something that I purchased at Target, again, like seriously 7 or 8 years ago. So I just thought it matched the colors, kind of went with these colors. I was having a hard time finding the stickers that came in that paper pack kit to go with this paper, so I had to kind of go outside of the paper kit itself and look at what I had, and I added in these embellishments. And then the other thing is, with this paper, when I stamped my next week, like this here, you can see it kind of faded. It's actually on the other side in the next week. It kind of came through. That's one thing about using ink stamp pads. ink pads is that they can sometimes go through. The paper in the Filofax is so thin that is one, I guess, criticism, if you will, that I have about it, is that when you're doing stuff like this and you want to kind of decorate, you do have to be mindful of what ink that you use. So for this one, the one on the back, I used I guess it was a bit darker and it kind of bleeds through. So I wanted something, I couldn't find enough stickers to kind of cover those areas, which is kind of what I would have done. Because I find as I use my Filofax, I don't use this space very often. I usually have enough space in here that I can write what I need to. So I like to kind of cover this with embellishments or stickers or whatever. So some things I like to do is just to throw in like a coordinating little tag here, and it's just for interest, really. It just makes it fun. Is something you can turn over. I can add some extra special notes on here if I wanted for this week, which I'm going to have a lot of because this is right before convention, so I have to have everything done. So I'm going to have all kinds of reminder things that I'm going to need to remember for that week. So this will come in handy for that, and then I can just, you know, turn it and turn the page. So yeah, that's the last week that I'm going to show you. I've decided that for the month of July, I'm going to change my Filofax, my actual Filofax. I'm going to put it in a different one, and I'm actually going to change the tabs and everything. So be sure to watch next month because I'm going to show you that, what it looks like, my new Filofax, whichever one I pick, and then I'm going to make some new, like kind of tabs and new paper and everything, so that should be fun. And then what I've also decided is at the end of this video, if you're interested, I'm going to show you the kind of tote that I have, that I use, that I keep all my go-to kind of product in that I need for each month that I'm decorating my Filofax. I just think it's really handy to have it all together. So I'm just going to show you what I use in case it's something that you might be interested in doing yourself. So if you're interested in that, then keep watching. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next month in July for my Filofax pages there. Okay, so I've put my camera up as high as it can go so that you can see what I'm trying to show you. So this is actually a tote that I got from Ulta when I was down in the States, and it's actually meant for hair products, but I just thought it was the perfect size, and it's a really sturdy, has a really sturdy handle on it, that I can use it for my Filofax stuff in particular. So what I have in here is stamp sets that I think might come in handy. So this is kind of my go-to one. This is the one where I use this stamp for a lot of the pages that I just showed you, or I use this one, and there's other longer ones. I certainly could use actually these long ones because like I said in the video, I don't use a lot of the space to the left, so I certainly could use that one if I wanted to. I just haven't yet. And then I just have various stamps that I think they're calendar related, that I think that I might want to use in the Filofax. These ones are kind of framed ones, so if I want to switch it up and do some more decorative stamping, I might use some of these ones. And again, these are just different months. There's, you know, Happy St. Patrick's Day and different themes. This has all the years, and then some of the, you know, various things that you might stamp in a calendar or an agenda. So I have those in here. I always use my, Crocodile, I think this is called. I always use this because I need to stamp through the holes if I put paper over the holes, and I need to stamp through the holes again, so I love that. This is like a little Bo Bunny clear stamp. So this has like a lot of little images, which I really love, which again you can use in your Filofax because there's some scrapbook relating things, and then if you're payday, birthdays, like different themes. So I really like that. That's really cute. And then the other thing I have in here is, this is like a little organizer that I put all my pens in. So I use these friction pens, and what I love about them is they're kind of like ink pens, but they have this eraser on the bottom, so it's actually like ink, but you can erase. If you make a mistake in your writing, you can actually erase it with this end here. So I buy the multi-packs where you get all the different colors, so I do sometimes switch up my colors of the friction pens that I'm using when I'm writing my tasks and stuff in there. And then I just have, it's just some odd things in here. These are more friction, these are erasable, almost like highlighters, so I have those in there. So just keep that all together. And then the other thing I put in here is when I buy the month, when I purchase the month pages or the whole year, I can't fit them all in my Filofax, so I need to put them somewhere. So this is where I leave these kinds of things, and then as I'm adding in new months, I'm taking out old months. So when I take out old months of my Filofax, I sometimes will just stack them in here. So there's like a whole set in here from December and a few months from last year and earlier this year that I just pull out, and I usually will store these in an old Filofax that I have, so I can keep them and refer back to them if I want to, but I just keep them in here until I transfer them into one of those Filofaxes. So, and then there's some more stamp sets in here. Again, things related to calendars. I just have them all in one spot now. This was a school one, so there's a lot of, my kids are in school still, so I sometimes we'll use those stamps. And then another calendar stamp. So there's all kinds of different pockets like in here that I can use. There's more pockets in here, so I can add a lot more stuff if I wanted to, but that's just what I have in here for now. So I hope that you found that helpful, and until next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.